Hey, what's up guys? Eduardo here with another review, and today we are going to be taking a look at a lens for Canon cameras that came out 4 years ago.
Polymer skin on the opposite side. You see, to the casual eye, it's as good as invisible. Plus all the usual refinements, ejector seat, torpedoes, target-seeking shotguns.
This is the Canon EFS 55-250mm f4-5.6 IS STM lens. The body is made from plastic, which unfortunately is a bit of a letdown, especially when the current price for this is $300. It has a max aperture of f4 at 55mm and a max aperture of f5.6 when zoomed in all the way to 250mm. It comes equipped with image stabilization, which makes it an appealing lens for video work, and also has a stepper motor for autofocus. The focus ring on this lens is very smooth and turns with great ease. The same cannot be said about the zoom ring, but it is still way better than the 18-55 kit lens. Jeez! Pictures from this lens come out clean and sharp. At the widest focal length of 55mm, you're going to get cleaner looking pictures thanks to that f-stop of 4 allowing a decent amount of light to travel through the lens. But this is a telephoto lens, and I can tell you from experience that you are going to have a lot more fun using it at its tele end to shoot pictures like this and this. The background blur or out of focus area produced by this lens is surprisingly very satisfying. You are able to take smooth pictures thanks to the image stabilization that this lens has, which helps to eliminate shaky hand movement and prevent images from coming out blurry with visible motion. Combined with a pretty accurate and fast autofocus, and you have a great lens for still images.
That's you, right?
No. What do you mean?
Look at you go.
Personally, when I'm looking for a new lens to do video work with, one of the most important things for me is the focus ring and how smooth it is. Because depending on how smooth the focus ring is, that'll determine how accurately and steadily I can pull focus. As I mentioned earlier, this lens has a very smooth focus ring, and that makes this lens very fun to pull focus with. The zoom ring is also another great feature for video work since it allows you to make cool zoom in or out shots, providing your videos with a little something new. Although it is disappointing that because of the changing aperture as you go from 55mm at f4 to 250mm at f5.6, you will notice a bit of a change in light levels. You can sort of make up for this by simply setting your aperture to 5.6 or smaller at 55mm, so that when you zoom in, you can sort of hide the aperture change occurring. The image stabilization is what steals the show though. Here, it is turned off, and I tried my best to zoom in all the way and keep my hands as steady as possible, but as you can see, the shake is still visible. I tried it again with the stabilization turned on, and look how big of a difference it makes. It was so steady that I was able to notice on my LCD screen that the two people were out of focus, so I adjusted my focus. Okay, so my final thoughts are that if you are in the market and you are looking for a lens that'll take you from short tele end all the way to a telephoto end such as 250, and you are using a crop censored camera such as a T5i, an 80D or a 7D, then this guy right here is a pretty good deal. And currently for $300, it is a lot cheaper than the other Canon lenses selling for over $1,000. As you saw from the images and the video samples I showed you, it's not that bad of a lens. It's actually pretty good. Now the only gripe I have with this lens is the aperture, which goes from 4 to 5.6. I wish it could be, just 4 all the way, but then that means that it would be way more than $300 if it did. Other than that, I really enjoy this lens. I've been using this a lot more and more for video work. And with my most recent short Too Many Followers, I used this one along with a 50mm prime so that we could get 2 cameras going at the same time. So go ahead and check that short film out if you want to see a little bit more of how this lens performs for video. But alright guys, that's going to do it for my video here today. If you guys enjoyed it, if you liked it, and you found it helpful, go ahead and give me that thumbs up. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel so that we can get notified when I post more videos like this. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next time. See ya.